it is 1 a.m. Will it kick me out of the game? That is the question.
Do I long for the old days?
It did not. Hell yeah.
In
before it kicks me out of the game.
That which I saw in the places untouched by light and could do nothing about.
Yes, submitting feedback to neural network. It did kick me out. Huzzah! I never got the Cantabile skin. That's in the front. But we'll get this one. Oh, I just realized the little goose in her skin has tiny little horns in it. That's adorable. I'll get the Cantabile skin later. The sniper, where is she? Nice. Okay. There's nothing else, right? Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot that Fire Whistle was also in this event. Hi, Doctor. Partially, this stream reminds people that these events are happening. Okay, which one has purple certs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Roughly everything. Okay. And then the EX stages. Challenge mode, of course. Okay. And in the shop, more purple certs. Oh no, sad, you didn't buy. Especially with Shu coming up. That's true. Oh, that hurts. Oh, these are DX stages. Okay. Let's watch the auto deploys. Lol at this team. And this is why we empty out the shop, Doctor. It's for the purple certs.
It's high tide. Setsu, Kenzan.
Hello, Phantom. Ah, yes. Doctor, at least you'll get purple certs from the mission rewards.
Every battle deserves to be enjoyed.
So you didn't get all of the medals, Doctor? Because I believe that's part of the medals. Well, at least now you can get the medals.
Better safe than sorry.
I'm kind of sad because when I started Arknights, I got the Walk in the Dust rerun. So now I have like 2, 3 medals in Walk in the Dust, and I'll never be able to get the rest of the medals. Oh yeah.
Do we have a ballad of victory? Yes, but not now. We're still a long way from true victory.
I think with the new operators, yeah, would be super easy. I think this was the first event where I started making like trust farms revolving around one character. Hello, Akisa. I remember I made all of my trust farms in this event like revolve around Chong. Just because I wanted to meme with his voice, but then they nerfed his voice. So now I can't like have Yongya on repeat.
Don't run off.
This is the event I first joined in Arknights, so I'm feeling a heavy sense of nostalgia. It's a pretty wild event to start with. Oh wait, shit. Haha. I didn't realize I didn't auto-deploy it. Whoopsies. My bad.
What are you talking about? Your first event was still the Baron.
I'm reading chat. It was Akisa's first event.
Oh.
Honestly though, this is a kinder first event than still the Farah Novice.
100%.
100% this is a kinder event.
The sunset weaves a silken
Oh
network.
wait, Akisa, does that mean you're
Heaven
finally
and
getting
earth
purple
bolster
certs
me
now?
upon departure.
Glorious Arundum. Oh, look at me using Saga. Skip Chong for Yalter. Valid. I think you'd get more general use out of Yata Alter than Chong.
It's time to make an example.
Although Chong's module's coming. It'll make him charge his skills faster. Which is great. If you can get his third skill to charge faster, hell yeah. Dex Alter had already ruined my sense of strategy. Fair. Yeah, the module, Phantom, the module helps him get SP faster. Like, he gets automatic 1 SP when he uses his skill. And then if he kills someone with his skill, he gets 4. Which is like, if you mastery 3 his skill 3, that's like half. Oh no, you had no auto deploys? Well, this is your first event, so yeah, I guess. That is a thing. Yeah. That's fair. Hey, Doctor, at least now you can use your stack team against everyone here. Only have 3 auto deploys. I think it's already a victory to just have auto deploys.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
Oh, Gigi. And Lumen, my boy. Oh god, I think I remember that. I think I remember EX8CM. That was the one with the -1 block. I remember that because I was stressed over that. Fighting Yao with -1 block.
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
I believe in that stage, Yao was the easy bit. The hard bit was like everyone else. Oh wow. What did I use for this stage? I didn't use Ifrit. Did I have Ifrit? I don't even remember. Let the old times go.
It's high tide.
Seeing Silver Ash at S1 just now felt so cursed. Oh no!
Let's share a dance.
I mean, if you didn't have the resources to like develop them, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot. It counts as being here. Cool.
I'll do my best.
Oh yeah, cause I just got Silver Ash on this event. I believe I pulled Silver Ash on the Chong banner. That's why my Silver Ash is S1 here, and that's why I brought him along. This was trust farm purposes for this time. Do not have Silver Ash. Well, do you have Inez?
Please stay calm. It's a bit tricky, but as long as you give me
Or
some
Thorns or something? I mean, if you have Mlinar and Inez, that's basically gonna be a Silver Ash. Well, Silver Ash is on Colonel banner now, isn't he? So you'll have to really be like looking to get him. Is Silver Ash on Colonel? I don't know who's on Colonel. Every single time. This is why, Doctor, you save distinctions, then you wait for the make your own Colonel banner, then you just buy them. I mean, like, the only Colonel banners I've tried for was for distinctions for more balls. You do you. It's your distinctions. Man, Colonel Celebration, I got Angelina, which is fine. The worst case scenario, when I was pulling for on the Colonel Celebration banner, I was like, I'm fine with anyone, just not Ak. Don't give me the traitor. Because that's not my style. I know he's in the buff squad, but it's not my style.
trying to help.
I don't like I don't like the buffers. Akon S1 doesn't hurt anyone. Okay. What does this S1 do?
They come from the depths of the ocean. The distance. There.
Ugh, these annoying things, the buffing things in the back. Attack speed buff. S1. Oh yeah, the dude that's invisible. That guy hits hard. I think what you're supposed to do when you're a beginner is that you wait for him to like
Even though this was a small victory, the day will
surprise at
come
no
when
Spectre
small
skin. I actually
black
don't really
victories
like her
will
skin that
spell
much.
redemptions.
The normal Spectre skin. I don't actually really like it that much. She looks like a refrigerator. Basically, he's the guy who like hits really hard when he becomes visible. Normal Spectre, Doctor. It looks like a refrigerator to me, so I just never bought it.
Hardly a sport when all the enemies are human.
Not really fond of the nun look for her base skin. Valid. I'm okay with the nun look. But like, I don't know. It makes me laugh because it's giving refrigerator. I am not unseeing that. I'm surprised that not many people thought of that.
Every battle deserves to be enjoyed.
Oh, hell yeah, I got people on my side on this. Normal Spectre skin, refrigerator or no?
I'll do my best.
Rasa, what were you thinking? Why did you put golden glow there? I mean, I guess you put a healer behind her.
They come
Man.
from the depths of the ocean. Good night.
That dude hits too hard.
Better safe than sorry.
Annoying casters too.
Don't worry, I'm here with you.
I'm trying to remember what other medics I had at the time because I think at this point Lumen was like my best medic. Calcet skin is awesome. Well, the skins will rerun, so I think this is. Oh god. Oh god, what happened? Oh god, why did it flip? Whoops. Okay, there we go. You're a computer. Why are you flipping? Hackathons! I think this is the one where I trust farm. This is where I started trust farming with Chong. Yes. And I believe this one's just 2 units. This is also the one I'm going to be farming. This I believe is like Chong and Tex Alter. Because this spot was so perfect for Chong.
The battlefield.
you still tend to war for solutions.
I'll have to redo this
And sunder the tides cleft. Retract.
to farm
After all this
Akatons.
time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike. And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. After all this time, you still tend to
There we
war
go.
for solutions.
Go Chong.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Bro, doing Stultifera Novice with like nothing, that hurt.
Hai un problema da risolvere?
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Go Chong.
Strike. And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. And leave no peace bereft.
Hai un problema da risolvere?
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Oh, I'm kind of sad now that they nerfed Chong's voice. This was so funny back when Chong was new and they haven't changed his voice.
1,000 moves in one
Like
breath.
every time he activated his skill, he would start talking.
Duly satisfying, as a cup filled to the brim. We should remain
Akatons.
level and humble. Yet, we ought to sing your praises. Yes, you did well.
What did I do here? I miss him being a rap god. Unsteady posture, wavering after all this time. You still turn towards the solutions. Unsteady posture, wavering intent. Much to learn yet.
Vermin.
Many intellectuals must join a battle before
Oh,
finding
that's
decent
how I did this
After all this
That's
time,
fair.
You still tend to war for solutions.
After all this time, you still turn to war for solutions.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. Unsteady posture.
Minus
wavering
unsteady
intent,
posture, wavering
much to learn
intent.
yet.
Much to learn
Once
yet.
Has autumn made reckoned her arrival.
Oh, this is back when I... Oh, right, because I also...
And sunder the tides.
Because I pulled 300 for Chong, so that I could spark
Strike. And sunder
Ling.
the tides cleft.
I almost said Lin. Ling.
No peace bereft. Strike. And sunder the tides cleft. Retract.
I think I can do this now with just the 3.
Strike. And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft.
Oh, sad. I love using Lin. Oh, by the way, in case anyone cares, new SSS stages are out with missions. And I think, and they've included module blocks now in the first time complete rewards. So if you're out of module blocks, you can get from there.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent.
And I'm only saying this now because I use Lin a lot, especially in SSS, because you give her attack speed buffs and then use her skill 1 and nothing gets past her. It's great. And she never dies.
1,000 armies move at the beating of your war drums, with a handful of sand to clean the blood from one's armor. What a tremendous victory.
And I believe this is... Oh yeah, this was the weird event that ended with 9 stages. Yes, this is yeah. This is yeah. How did I do this again? I only used 5 units. Yes. Chong and Posy destroyed, yeah. Wow, at least you got both of them,
I hope I won't
Phantom.
have to explain
Congrats.
what we mean by necessary methods.
Don't worry. My poor.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Forward.
Are you hallucinating?
A thousand moves in one breath.
I'll cover my allies.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna redo these trust farms, but I'll still use Strong just because.
Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft.
What's my luckiest?
Leave no peace bereft.
I think my luckiest banner ever was in reverse.
The sunlight will have to wait.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Trapped and leave no peace bereft.
For a life of peace.
Okay, that's how I did it. Alright.
Strike
Cool.
and sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Honey to me, poison to you. Are you hallucinating?
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
The 5 off banners still haunt me.
After all this time,
Although I
you
will
still
say the
tend to war
Degan
for
banner is
solutions.
officially my unluckiest. Because it took me 190 pulls to get Degan. And I only got a total of 6 stars and 190 pulls.
All must return
That was
to the
sad.
existing order.
Because the thing about the Virtuosa one is, yes, it took me 200 to get the Virtuosa. But I got like 8 6 stars from that. So, relatively like, heh. Right, let's get some purple certs. And
My birth name.
Jayun.
Doctor, you understand
Huzzah!
the language? But I would
Distinctions, ho! Then we'll get these. Cool. Rocks! Sniper chips. Headhunting permit. You didn't even get pots for Jaehyun because once again I didn't see a reason to. Aww. I tried using Jaehyun because I needed like AoE, more AoE. And then I developed Lin and I realized she has fantastic AoE damage and I was just like, okay, I guess I'm using Lin. Let's see how these stages went. Can I auto-deploy them? I can't auto-deploy this one. Damn. I'm gonna have to redo that. Oh well. That'll be for later on. Full disclosure, I'm exhausted. I had a pretty rough week at work, so we're just gonna do some chill times and I'm going to fix these trust farms. I'll do the EX stages on my own time. Or at least the ones that I can't auto-deploy. This event reminds me I need to do the new Annihilation. The new Annihilation's not that bad. I posted my strat, but like, that one used Chong, which I will use now that I think about it. Just because it was from this event, and I was like, okay, might as well. I want to build Lee so bad, but also I'm poor. And I want to build Shu. Who else? Angelina. Where is she? All my vanguards have full trust. That's nice. Degan's done. Honestly, like I want to make like stable strats that are AFK for Annihilation because I don't want to pay attention. Because towards 200, I'm like drifting off. Like, I spend my whole day working. Like, come on, I don't want to have the brain power for this.
In work or in battle, I'll give it all I've got.
Cute. There's no boss for the Annihilation, but it gets very crowded. Very crowded. The last 50 is honestly the challenging part.
Many intellectuals must join a battle before penning a decent verse, including that sister of mine. This too is an opportunity. One should spot 1,000 moves in one breath. One should unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. At your command.
Just be careful, Doctor, because you have, remember the whole mechanic of this event is that the enemies can go on the high ground, so you have a lot of routes to like look out for. But other than that, like, it's not that bad. It's one of the easier Annihilations, I think.
You still tend to war for solutions. Strike and sunder the tides left. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Wait, what? The spot right in front of the blue box. You know those invisible enemies that you hated, that one-shot your people? They're going straight for that blue box, just so you know. They're the ones taking the top lane. Shameless plug. Watch my video on it.
Retract and leave no peace bereft. A 1,000 moves in one breath.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto. Assumo le posizioni designate.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Obiettivo avvistato.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
I mean, There is a good spot for Lord Guards in general, and it's in the box at the bottom. At the bottom. The one behind the 3 roadblocks that's in a vertical line.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much too
I can
learn.
imagine you could put Cubei there. Or Thorns.
Cubei might be better. You need the arts. Or
Yeah, you'll need
350.
arts damage for the beefy ones.
Or Horn.
I
Horn
use
actually works really well.
Horn too. The
Still 3 Horn.
pathing is the pathing is just weird. Oh, by the way, use a puller for the bottom left-hand corner. Just use a puller. Put a puller by the blue box. Don't bother. Yeah, honestly, like, the thing about this event is that they can go up on the range tiles, and that's what makes the pathing weird. Because it's not like a straightforward thing. You don't know where they're going.
Well done, Doctor. What? Where was I just now? Well,
Hello, Lee.
given your capability, it was better for me to be your moral support. Cheer the whole times.
I mean, that is what Annihilation does. Bring a bunch of lane holders, hope for the best. Okay. For this one, I used Saria.
I am within my rights to oversee
And then
bring
let's
up my own
replace
opinion on your
you
command.
with Golden Glow. Skill 2. Yes.
Is there really a use for me on the front?
For the bottom, I used Chong just because it was the Chong event.
As promised.
Annihilation. And then I used Executor Altar inside the box.
Vermin.
Skill 1 Executor Altar.
Many intellectuals must join a battle before penning a decent verse, including that sister of mine. This to the strike, and sunder the tides cleft, retract, and leave no peace bereft.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
One should strike, and sunder the tides cleft, retract, and leave no peace bereft. At your command, unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Yeah. Masteries are expensive, man.
At your command, after all this time, you still
Are you
tend to
activating
war
your
for
skill yet?
solutions. Unsteady posture.
There we go.
wavering intent,
Alright.
Much
Cool.
to learn yet. Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much
It
to
also
learn
takes a
yet.
long time. Yeah. I am 3'd his S1.
Wavering intent, much to learn yet.
His S1 and his S3. Because I use his S1 when I'm too lazy to activate his S3.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Gigi said, no you don't.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. 1,000 moves in one breath.
Cool.
言っただろ、僕はすっごく強いんだって。
Now what I'm wondering is if yeah. Chong and Saria. Instead of Golden Glow, I'll use Archetto.
ロドスにランデン修道院の抜きん出た戦術素養をお見せしましょう。
Bozzy
The day shall come for
and
every land dweller.
Linar.
They find a cold weapon in their arms. And I learned it the hard way.
Does Inez remove the envy of the dagger guys? Yes. I believe so. She should. What I did instead was I just put Spectre, or you can use Mudrock. Just put Mudrock at the blue box. And that should be okay. Where's Linar? There you are. Okay.
To think they are still
1, 2, 3,
believe
4, 5.
that blood is not spilled.
Alternatively, you could actually use Lin to block the first.
Yes,
First
you can
blocker.
also use Lin because of her barrier. I unfortunately lack Mud. Penance Skill 1 also can do the trick. I have been told. I have been informed.
Be a little courteous to our guests, boys and girls.
Oh my god. Harold spoke. And I was like, oh.
At your strike, and sunder the tides cleft.
And I need to
Retract
put...
and leave no peace bereft.
I saw someone use Eben. Ooh, that is interesting. They do attack slow. That does make sense.
Vernal.
Go Archetto.
ゲンには3つの選択が。
1,000 moves in one breath. One should, after all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. One should strike and sunder the tides cleft, retract and leave no peace bereft. One should strike and sunder the tides cleft, retract and leave no peace bereft. Unsteady posture.
Bolt pierces deeper than nib on the battlefield.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, the barriers at the bottom last pretty long. Like, I think they lasted the whole stage for me, but that's because I kind of protected them using Chong and X-Alt.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Blade wetted again. It will be over before you feel the pain.
Go for it.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
The swap.
With pleasure.
Yielding is not an option.
Fire!
Come on. And there we go. Alright.
This will be over soon.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
弦の振動を感じて。
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
I'm trying to remember how the annihilation stage looked like. Cause at the bottom part, all I know is that they never went through the barriers in the bottom part. So I managed to like kill everything before it went through.
You need a very long range like arch damage unit there. Bottom.
You can use Ifrit like behind the safety box where you can put thorns. You can put Ifrit behind him.
Yeah.
To like take care of that row, cause that's where the big cars pass.
Mm-hmm. You could also like choose to put
We all worked hard for this.
Typhon like a little bit lower.
Won't you, Doctor?
You can
I
use your
put
support
Typhon
the
in the side, the right side, because nothing hits her there. And then I just put Mlinar, like, I just dropped Mlinar there so that everything will target him. He gets the casters down to half HP before they enter anyone's range. The cars, honestly, the last 50 enemies, it includes like 3 cars. Alright, those are done. Okay, so let's go over here and see what we can finish. At least auto-deploy. It is a non-thinky day. I will think another day. I came here to chill and have a good time.
There's enemies? We're counting on you again today, little apple. Now's the time to help everyone out. We're counting on
Oh, I should have put Lynn there now that I think about it. Oh, look at me using Skyfire. Because I needed AoE.
Oh, yeah. Hurts.
I needed AoE arts damage.
Who would have thought the AoE caster deals AoE there?
That's why I put her down, okay? Man.
Like,
no, and this is also... No, because this is also the time that my only one that I could use at the time was Skyfire. Because I didn't have Mostema or anyone else. I didn't even have Aya. Which, by proxy, is an AoE caster.
Like, yes, in Arknights, who the AoE casters are not the best AoE characters.
Weirdly enough, it's a single target caster. GG though is it okay? Yes, GG is a very good AoE caster, but it's not reliable. You have to wait for the thing to explode. Aya is a reliable AoE caster.
By proxy, Mlinar is also an AoE caster.
Mlinar is an AoE caster. Gladi has an AoE caster. It's a 3x3 square.
That's how many classes
That's
already.
how much.
Like 5 classes are way better than AoE casters at this point in time.
No. But I will say Mostema Slow gives her like a big boost.
She's not an AoE caster. She's basically a specialist.
I mean,
at
yes,
this point
supporter.
in time.
She's a supporter. She's a slow support. She's a Decel binder. Text alter skill 3. Technically skill 2. Skill 2 does AoE damage. Arts AoE damage. Lin.
Texas Alter?
So this is a battlefield.
Tex Alter. The
Yeah.
skill 2 does damage in a 3x3 also, right?
Yeah.
So technically, yes. She too is an AoE caster. A double instance. Well, on deploy plus the repeat deploy. Ah yes, look at me using Skadi as a tank. S3 for
Okay, good.
concentration upon
Now's the time
deployment.
to help everyone out.
Okay, good.
Le tue ultime parole? Non mi interessano comunque. Le tue ultime parole?
Oh, there she
Non mi
is.
interessano comunque.
Our AoE caster, Tex Alt.
Yeah. You cannot
The
deny
words
it.
and thoughts of our enemies mean
Technically,
nothing to me.
and it does do art damage.
All I care about is how to defeat them.
What? Oh, would you consider Read Alter skill 3? Cause it does cause enemies to explode.
If you're defining AoE as hitting more than one unit, then yes.
Then yes. Read Alter. So that's already medic. That's medic. Other casters. Virtuosa skill 3
Do this.
is AoE.
すぐに解決いたします。
That's
We're literally just
supporter.
we're literally just
Special.
counting down like what other what other units are better than AoE casters in general.
あなたの心臓に滑り込むまで1秒もかかりません。
I don't have Cubai, so you're gonna have to explain that to me. Is Cubai an AoE caster? Rain, opinion. You have Cubai, right?
She is a very strong arts damage dealer. Not gonna lie, she is very fast.
Oh,
Like
look at
the-
me using Lin skill 1.
あなたの心臓に
Yeah?
滑り込むまで1秒もか
Like
かりません。
if you remember the annihilation stage, the bottom area there. Assuming that I'm using like Yubai, she can probably like kill like the 350 defender dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like super easy.
Nice.
Way easy.
気づかれてないみたい。
I use Chong and Executor Alter to like because I wanted to debut Executor Alter on my team to cope for the fact that I pulled him instead of Dagon before the 150. Go Thorny.
この奇跡あなたの心臓
We
に滑
wanted
り
to
込むま
give
で1
our
秒もかかりま
fortress
せん。
defenders some time to shine.
This sword has a terrifying past. Care to find out?
I thought of using Horn, but then she skips the area where the roadblocks are, and I was like, that's kinda sketchy.
All I care about
Yeah,
is how
I
to
mean
defeat them.
that's the reason why I also made use of Chong. So what happens there's like in front of the roadblocks, Chong is
Yeah,
there.
that's where I also put Chong.
Then the fortress defender in the back, like behind the blockades up
Fair.
top.
Fair.
My only mistake was I made use of this. I made use of the wrong fortress defender. I did not put Horn in there.
Who did you use? Ashlock? Or
Yeah, I
Fire
used
Whistle?
I
Ashlock?
used Ashlock.
Okay.
I didn't have like fire whistle to like use.
No.
I forgot she existed.
Oh no! Baby, no! I pulled 300, so I have like a full pot fire whistle, but then I already have horn, so I never really raised her. But I know she exists. It's just that I never used her. Because I had horn.
Probably could have been way better.
She does burn, doesn't she?
Yeah. I'd rather have like arts damage than like attack. Like the good thing about Ashlock, the good thing about Ashlock is like she has the attack speed to do things. It's like super funny.
I think the only reason why, Doctor, that I still remember a lot of the 5 stars is because I used them in IS. IS sort of forces you to develop. Am I gonna do something about this guy? I'm getting nervous. Oh yeah, I didn't do anything. Alright.
Damn you. You made a fool out of me!
Develop lower stars. If anything, it's for the other game modes. Ugh. I don't want to do this stage again. Well. So that's one of the stages I have to redo. But I'm not in the mood for redoing, so we're just gonna finish all the stages that I don't have to redo.
Let's go.
On a side note, regarding IS, I finally managed to beat the second boss. So now I have to do it with the risks. Second boss is totally doable. I now know where to drop the defenders. Or at least until I get Shu. Shu will make that boss so much easier.
I won't be afraid.
Oh. Yeah, the invisible guys just go straight to the blue box. That's why I was like, just put a different. What I did was, because I used Gladia as a puller for the bottom. So I just brought Spectre and just plopped her in front of the blue box. And she just took care of all of the invisible guys.
Duly satisfying, as a cup filled to the brim. We should remain level and humble, yet we ought to sing your praises. Yes.
Oh, I actually gave the IS Risk Challenge a try, but I got 2 caster vouchers and a guard voucher. But I banned guards in my Risk, so I only had to rely on Beeswax Pillar to block stuff. Wow.
Oh shit. That is not good.
I mean, that was the thing, cause like, the reason why it's so difficult is that it's luck based. If you're unlucky, it doesn't matter how stacked your team ends up. That's the beauty of roguelite. Feodor was funny. Dude, my first 2 runs was funny because I died in the first floor. It was lol.
We're counting on on you again today, little apple. I'll do my best.
Do I need to repeat myself on the battle plan?
I'm in a gorgeous mood. We're counting on you again today, little apple. Get away from me, please.
Oh, hi, Mlinar.
So this is a battlefield.
Better safe than sorry.
The sunlight will have to wait.
How do you like this, then?
Oh, the casters are so annoying. That stage in IS with those casters, I hate it. These casters, they're so annoying.
Qui non è successo niente.
It will be over before you feel the pain.
Mission accomplished. It's over already? I'm just starting to get warmed up.
Dun, 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 dun. I think this is the last one that I can auto deploy.
This will be a path paved with sacrifice.
But I believe after this event, that's when I started like making sure that all of my EX stages were auto deployable.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. You are the one who woke me. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Forward.
Now's the time to help everyone out. I have to get serious now.
Let's share a dance.
I'm pretty sure Ines should be able to reveal their invisibility. It doesn't have a special different word.
Yeah, she can.
She can? There, confirmed. You'll be fine, Doctor.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
La fortuna ti ha abbandonato.
Get away from me, please.
Look at Spectre doing her best.
Where you may miss the misery of your death.
この奇跡があなたの心臓に滑り込むまで1秒もかかりませんよ。Questo ti farà tacere.
Mission accomplished. I managed to help a little, didn't I?
And I can't auto deploy it. Oh well, it's fine. Let's just get these. So these are what I'm gonna do. Yeah. And then we'll get the last one of that. But
Do I long for the old days?
oh wait.
No.
I should
I
buy
simply
stuff
cannot
first.
forget. That which I saw in the places untouched by light and could do nothing
Pause.
about.
And then tokens. Nice. And then we go down here and there should be, yay! 2k random. Nice. What other stuff do I need? I'll have a think about the other stuff that I might need. Alright, so as of now, I have 82350. $137 plus 34. 171. So hopefully I don't get unlucky in the shoe banner. I'm planning to like hopefully if I can get both of those 6 stars, I'll max out at 100. And hope and pray I get one of the other 2 sisters. Cries. The 300 pull dream is not gonna come to fruition. Sure will be okay. Hang on, let me just quickly boot up my pulse calculator thing. My Arknight sheet. I'm going to estimate that Shu's gonna be on August 3, maybe, because this one is like, because this is gonna be in this is gonna end August 1. Maybe. Mayhaps. How much do I have again? I forgot the number. 82350. So according to my calculations, I should have over 200 pulls by the time Shu comes around. But then I'll probably just pull 100 for Shu and then hopefully get Shu by 100 and Jole. And then I will try to save as much as possible for the W altar banner and see if I can get Sculptor from there. I would have saved 100 for Ella and 300 for Whistle. Aw. I love the... I just adore their lore though. The Sui siblings. It's my goal in life to collect all the beans. So far I only have the Ling bean, but I want the Chong bean next. But they are expensive. Which one do I need the most? I think I need Akatons the most. Yes, I have 40. This, I know I farmed a bunch. I have 88. This one is 84. Common? I mean, I guess. Alright. Let's go use up some sanity. And farm for stuff. And watch Chong punch things to death. And then Reed Altar banner was pushed to, I guess, after Shu.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. 1,000 moves in one breath. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike! and sunder the tides cleft. Retract.
Annihilation, man.
Wavering intent, much to learn yet. After all this time, you still tend to
One leak and you can't get the full 400s. Like, ugh. Especially when it's towards the end, it's the worst feeling.
Hai un problema da risolvere?
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
I think I restarted that Annihilation 5 or 6 times to make the video. Just so that I would have like stable timings for everything. Because I was going back and forth using T-Fon or Golden Glow and which spot to put them on.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
Ultimately, I decided on T-Fon because like she could reach the casters.
Leave no peace bereft.
Golden Glow couldn't reach the casters.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
As promised.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. 1,000 moves in one breath. 1,000 moves in one breath. Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. 1,000 moves in one breath. Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
How could you forget?
Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
T-Fon is strong.
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
I mean, that's fair.
And sunder
If
the
you don't
tides
use her often.
cleft.
I use her all the time in IS4. So she's my go-to in IS4. Like every time there's a sniper, immediately T-Fon. If I can get a medic, read altar.
All this time,
If I have the two of them, I'm sure I can beat the first boss. The rest of the team can switch around. If I have those two, I can beat the first boss.
after all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Pay attention when you're doing Annihilation.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Especially if you don't have like a stable strategy yet. Man.
Woo! I just got a new idea. Better write it down as soon as the fight's over.
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Ah, the soothing poetry of Chong.
And sunder the tides cleft. Retract, 1,000 moves in one breath.
1,000 moves in one breath. Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract, and leave no peace bereft.
1,000 moves in one breath.
I'm glad that I recorded like the first iteration of this where Chong's voice wasn't nerfed yet.
1,000 moves in
So at
one
least
breath.
that's documented in history. His poetic skills. Mood.
Unsteady posture,
IRL sanity.
much to learn.
depleting over time.
Hai un problema da risolvere? Qui non è successo niente. Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo...
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Hai un...
1,000 moves in one breath.
Oh yeah, the fact that we can multiple auto deploy this, by the way, confirms that it was just that they never programmed it in Il Siracusano, because, and I just learned this like when the rerun happened. Apparently, because Il Siracusano in the CN version came before the Virtuosa event, they just never programmed Il Siracusano to have the multiple auto deploys, but the rest of the reruns have it. What's his range? It's a cross. It's a cross. That's well, okay. Chong's third skill, you have to activate it 5 times before it becomes auto active. It's offensive recovery and only takes 8. But then when he has his skill active, it's a cross, and it's perfect for this stage. It's a bit weird because it doesn't cover like the box around him, but you know what? It's fine. And his attacks deal damage twice, which means, and his skill auto activates, which means that it's super, it activates like every other second. It's pretty strong. Quite niche, but pretty strong. I really like it. My only issue with Chong is that, unlike Mountain, in terms of being a lane holder, he doesn't like heal himself, and he only ever has 1 block. So like, you have to put like a defender behind him or something.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
But I try to use him when I can. He's fun. I was so confused in how he was hitting those up top. Yeah. I love this stage. I love using Chong in this stage. It's so funny. And because the skill, when it activates, it does like AoE damage. Hey, he's an AoE caster. It does AoE damage, like a lot of it. It just like destroys the entire crowd that's crowded on the roadblock. It's great. That's why I'm excited for his module, because like basically his module at level 3, he'll recover 1 SP immediately after using his skill. If he kills a dude with the skill, he gets 4. And that's like half of his recovery. He is physical damage, but like he attacks twice and it deals 380%. So it's kind of like he does a shit ton of damage anyway. So it's like 380% times 2.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike and sunder the tides cleft.
I was gonna say, Doctor, Artilleryman is just a fancy name. It's the sniper name for AoE caster.
1,000 moves in 1 breath.
I will say that my first trust farm for the aerial stages, I made use of Chongyue and Shirayuki. to take care of the two big drones because their range is like perfect for it. It was great.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Mission accomplished. 不用担心，我会让大家平安归来。
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. 1,000 moves in one breath. After all this time, you still tend to war for
Yes,
solutions.
it gets very crowded. That's why I know. What's that? Ended up not making a completely. I ended up not making a completely AFK strat. Because at the end, I just activate Mlinar to just clear them out. Because F that. Get rid of all of the cars. Originally in my strat, Mlinar was just gonna sit there and like reflect all of the range damage.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft.
Liner, Cuba, and FedEx, yep.
Peace bereft.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
The minus 300 defense on FedEx, I swear, that was great.
You still tend to war for solutions.
It helped a lot.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Also, I will say, Chongyue's third skill, I love the lore, quote-unquote, of the skill. That the first 5 times you activate is Chong like warming up before he realizes, right, I am a powerful dragon. And I can kill things. I have enough energy to do one more. Gotta get them Akitons.
As promised.
Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. Strike and sunder the tides cleft.
Retract and leave no peace bereft.
1,000 moves in one breath. Strike and sunder the tides cleft. Retract and leave no peace bereft.
Because of Gigi's comment, I realized how anxiety-inducing this particular trust farm must look if someone doesn't understand Chong's skill. You just see like a ton of dogs on the roadblocks, like, why aren't you doing anything?
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Obiettivo avvistato. Ci vorrà solo un minuto.
1,000 moves in one breath.
Le tue ultime parole? Non mi interessano comunque.
Mission accomplished. 生命诚可贵，但卑鄙和邪恶的生命
Cool.
终究要
I
受到
think that's
惩
all my
罚。
energy. My sanity. Nice. What other stuff can I get? Only got 3 out of 10? That's fine. I believe I got like... I know I didn't get all the medals in Salt of Fair Novice. I tried. Money! Yeah, get them now, because like after this event ends, you won't be able to get them, so... That's why my... wait, where's the medal list? Also, the medals look pretty nice. That's why my... Where's that event? I think Walk in the Dust is the sad one that's not complete. One seven. Ah yes, the rock farms. I still have to trim the freaking metal. Where? Oh. Can't really find it. Man. I know Walk in the Dust I only got 3 medals and I can't get the rest of them anymore. Sag. Hi. There's SSS.
Do I long for the old days?
Cool.
No.
I'll just
simply
clear
cannot
out my
forget.
base and then
Ships
I will
sailing
go
on
to
sand
bed
soon.
because I am tired.
That's strange. Like I've heard it somewhere before.
I need more money. Sad. Okay.
Do I long for the
I
old
will
days?
rest now and go to bed.
No.
So, thanks
I
for coming,
simply cannot
guys,
forget.
for hanging out. Have
That which I
fun
saw in
with the event.
places untouched
Yay,
by
sleep.
light
Need
and
sleep.
could do nothing about.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. I still have to go to work. Lol. Okay. Bye, boy.